Three-row SUVs. They're like minivans, but less functional, gentler on the ego, and theoretically more rugged. Consequently, families love them, and so do we, your loyal servants at the Blue Book. To better understand the current three-row SUV field, we gathered a tidy 4-vehicle subset to see which we liked most. The answer may surprise you. And before you ask, the all-new 2020 Toyota Highlander was not available when we shot this. See you next year, Highlander. Let's begin. Oh look, it's the all-new Ford Explorer. As a pioneering force in the SUV world, the Explorer has earned devotees through its nearly 3-decade run, and the latest generation builds on those strengths. It very much looks like an Explorer, which we like. Yet underneath hides an all-new rear-wheel drive architecture that engenders an athletic on-road spirit. We had some quibbles with the frequency and quality of shifts from the standard 10-speed automatic transmission, but praise was universal for our car's robust 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine. And that's the base engine. On that note, the Explorer entices with an abundance of powertrain options. Beyond rear and four-wheel drive, there's a 3-liter EcoBoost V6 for the Platinum trim, a 3.3-liter V6 hybrid, and a 400-horsepower EcoBoost V6 propelling the sporty ST trim. We like power and we like options, but we also have some ergonomic gripes. The third row's high floor disagreed with our taller testers, the cabin leans heavily on hard plastics, the steering wheel controls are tiny, and using the transmission's rotary control knob during high-stakes 3-point turns can be disconcerting. The Explorer is also notably pricier than the other vehicles in our test, as exhibited by its base and as tested numbers, a shortcoming exacerbated by underwhelming resale values. With all that on the table, if you've loved past Explorers, the latest rendition will give you more of the same, only better. Last year and many years prior, the Honda Pilot ranked as Kelley Blue Book's midsize SUV best buy. This year, that is not the case. Does that make the Pilot a bad ride? No, not at all. It's just aging a bit. But aren't we all? Introduced in 2016, the third-generation Pilot still delivers a pleasing ride and robust acceleration, but to some of our test team, it lacked the confidence-inspiring heft exhibited by its Korean competition. We also noticed a strained tone from the engine during hard acceleration and soft brake pedal feel. Nonetheless, the current Pilot's interior continues to delight with its supreme usability, thoughtful details, and welcoming accommodations. Historically strong resale values and a competitive starting price only add to the Pilot's charms. Standard safety tech like lane keeping assist and automatic emergency braking are great, but the Honda is missing some features we love in competitive vehicles, like a 360-degree camera system. In total, the Honda Pilot's excellence hasn't changed, but the midsize 3-row category has. I love a super convenient segue. The 2020 Palisade is Hyundai's first serious foray into the midsize 3-row SUV field, and against the odds, it's landed as a serious contender. As you might expect, value ranks high among this Hyundai's attributes. The Palisade's starting price and standard feature set closely match the Honda Pilot, but a lengthy 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty give the Hyundai an edge. For buyers who can spare a modest $2,000 extra, the Palisade SEL trim tacks on desirable options like keyless access, heated front seats, and second-row climate controls. Higher up the food chain, there's a Napa leather-clad limited trim whose roughly $47,000 asking price strikes us as a bargain given its comparative opulence. In short, Hyundai understands SUV customers, offering the Palisade in trims that align well with both value-focused and luxury-aspiring buyers. All that aside, the Palisade's interior is smartly crafted for family duty. Standard one-touch second-row seats ease third-row access for children, total cargo space is good for the category, and even the lowest trim can tow up to 5,000 pounds. Add confident, comfortable road manners, and you've got a truly compelling package offered at a more than fair price. And that's why the Hyundai Palisade is our winner, is what I would have said if the Kia Telluride didn't exist. Oh, it's fading to black. Hold on a second. Okay, we're back from black. Here's the deal. The Kia Telluride and Hyundai Palisade have a lot in common. They're built from the same structure and share the same powertrain, a 3.8-liter V6 married to an 8-speed automatic transmission. They're even similarly priced. With so much in common, what makes the Telluride our preferred ride? Well, it delivers everything we like about the Palisade in a prettier package. There are no wrong answers where aesthetics are concerned, but we'll take the one on the right, thank you very much. Beyond looks, the Telluride has other advantages. For instance, our test crew preferred the Kia's traditional shifter. Yes, the Palisades push-button selector opens up space beneath the center console, but we're willing to skip that for unambiguous control of the transmission. The Telluride also lacks the Palisades power folding third row option, but again, we're fine operating the seats manually. Boosting our Telluride preference, our standard push-button start with keyless access, a slightly hardier driving feel that we dug, and a 3 cubic foot advantage over the Palisade for storage behind the third row. I'll also add that Kia's resale value numbers have improved considerably in recent years. In this case, the Kia Telluride is expected to hold its value only slightly worse than the Honda Pilot. And if you look at Kelley Blue Book's total cost to own data, the Telluride should actually cost less than the Pilot over a 5-year ownership period. Add up all the details, and we think the Kia Telluride is the 3-row SUV most likely to make buyers happy over the long haul. Of course, your specific needs might change the equation. If you'd like to support your opinion with research and, maybe know what you should pay before you head to the dealership, Kelley Blue Book is happy to help. And now, more sweet shots of SUVs. Drink it in, everybody.